So we're doing Mets versus Diamondbacks, so let's get started right away. I don't know, you guys comment below. I think the Diamondbacks might win this. So we're going to go on that. Who's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going on this team. So we are going 4 again. In advance, so yeah, I'm meeting you guys right now.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Zach Greinke will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody's.
Brandon Nimmo, he will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Owings has it. And he's retired, 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time as Dribble Cabrera is the second out of the opening frame.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Pollock is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Career line against Greinke. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
In there, and it's even at 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay, and he is in there.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Next up from New York, Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game.
And this is in the dirt. 2 away. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Jake Lamb standing in now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball down near the shoe tops. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on its way to Avila. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In the air out toward right field. Peralta's under it. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Is strike 2, swinging.
2-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Come on!
Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Now both runners are breaking. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Adrian will put this one away without incident. And
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Leading off for the Mets.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Shoots this one over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0 home. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. It's a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. And the changeup is way low that time. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Bruce. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the flag. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in, Chris Owings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. On the run is Nimmo. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Adrian now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado batting at an even 400. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock on the run. 1 down. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and that one stayed too low apparently. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets strike for. Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Descalso playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
All right, guys. So the game's almost over. You might hear my brother in the background because he's making a video.
This has turned out to be a
So we're about to find out if this is going to be the end of the game,
with 2 men out.
and then I will see you guys tomorrow. But we're about to find out what the because right now the Mets are winning 1-0 over the Diamondbacks.
The 2-1 home.
So here he goes.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field.
And it looks like it's going to be game.
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets get a complete game shutout.
All right, guys.
From
So
their starter as this
the Mets won this game. So we'll see you guys
good enough to do it today.
tomorrow for Game 3. Peace out.